Welcome to Sports Therapy with FH Jr. Today is starting out to be a crazy, crazy day. Let's see what we got here. Now, we're supposed to be going live on TikTok. So, let's see here. Look like we're streaming only on Facebook. But you know what? The show goes on and we'll work out our kinks next week. Well, anyway, um, welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. This is sports therapy. Football is back. A little bit about the show. Now we were scheduled to go live on TikTok. I don't know what's going on, but we'll have to check out in the back on the back end. But anyway, about our show. Sports Therapy is a show where callers will have 2 minutes to call in and rip rant, kick knowledge about all things NFL. Now, we don't talk politics because I don't give a fat rat's butt what the Republicans are doing, nor do I care what the Democrats are doing. We don't talk race relation. We don't talk sexual orientation. All are welcome to participate. Yes, indeed. So, a little bit about the show. Callers, you will have 2 minutes. You can call and you can rip, rant, kick knowledge about all things NFL. And the number to call if you want to be a live guest, because this is a call in show. It's a total call in show. And the number to call is 940 329 4110. That's 940 329 4110. Now, I am using some new software compared to what I have been using. So, we'll just have to kind of work out the kinks as we go. But now, of course, there is no football, so we're not going to be actually talking about actual games, but we are talking about. I call this. I call it easing back because that's what we're doing. We're easing back into the NFL, into football, and so that's what we're doing. So we're not gonna just stick with one particular topic. Only thing is, there are some topics that we just don't talk about, in which I did mention at the beginning of the show. But other than that, we just kind of gonna be free falling it. And that's kind of how we're gonna do things here. We'll be rolling it and see where it's gonna go. Now, keep in mind, this is a call-driven show, Sports Therapy with FH Jr. Now tonight is supposed to be our first introduction to TikTok, because normally we stream off of Facebook and YouTube, but we shall see, because I don't know if we're going out. I'm seeing something in the bottom that says no comprende, but but we are somewhere. We're live. It's all good though, and you think about it, we've got 3 weeks to work out all the kinks. Because normally, when we do our show, I'm not dressed this way. I'm usually wearing the standard uniform, augmented by the NFL hat that says that I am as official as I am as neutral as Switzerland. Now, my team, as you can see, is the Commanders, aka the Redskins, aka the football team. So we kind of like do some things here. So hold on, but this is a talk show. So let me see. Sports Therapy with F.A. Jr.
Who that?
What up, Jay? Jay,
What's
Jay,
up?
Jay, are you ready for football?
Yes, come on, let's bring it. Let's go.
Jay, this was supposed to be our first introduction to TikTok, and I think we're having some difficulties. But the show goes on. The show goes
Right.
on, and so we shall see. But we'll work out all those kinks because right now we are streaming at both TikTok and Facebook, and so we're just gonna fight the power. So Jay, are you ready to get back into football?
Yes, I am. I'm ready to see who we got for quarterback at the Saints. For the Saints, I want to see what he's gonna do.
Now I'm glad you brought that up because for some reason I don't know that all the rookies get together and make this decision, but something is going on to where there were a lot of rookies hadn't signed their contract with the league because it is time for players to start reporting back to training camp, and And I'll talk about how I feel about training camp, to be honest, man. But I mean about preseason. So we got guys reporting back, but this year I think I'm not gonna say they colluded. Now, that's a word I'm not gonna use, but they did get together somehow and hold out until they got more of their guaranteed signing bonuses. So your quarterback, I think his name is Shook. Your quarterback Shook. Now he signed a $10 million contract, but I think he held out or whatever. But at the end of the day, I think he got signed either yesterday or today. All his $10 million is going to be guaranteed, guaranteed, guaranteed. Now that's good money,
Yeah.
good money. So tell me, how you feel about your new quarterback? Because I got to be honest, Jay. I was holding out thinking that you guys would somehow get Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders.
I was looking at that too, but when we got doing Shook, I was satisfied. I mean, I'm all right.
Now he's a big
That's the
guy.
next.
He's a big
Yeah.
guy. Can run around. Got some speed. Look like, I'll be honest. He has a good upside. So there's talk that he is he may be something. But what are you guys gonna do about your other quarterback that you guys had?
Oh, Carr,
Now Carr's out. Well, I don't know what
he's
Carr's doing.
gone.
I don't know what he's doing. Uh, who's the other little guy you guys had? That was bad. That was they gave him a shot, but I think he didn't have a fair shot because hell, he didn't get to really play with the first teamers. A lot of those guys were out. So I
I
don't.
mean, we got Rattler
That's
and
who I'm
got the
thinking.
other one.
Yeah, that's who I'm thinking about. So I don't know if the book is closed on him, or are they gonna let those two guys kind of like duke it out for to see who's gonna be the starting quarterback. But as I was saying, they gave Shuck $10 million, so we shall see.
Yeah, we'll see. He seems like he's ready to go, so I'm ready. I want to watch.
And y'all got a new coach,
Yeah,
Kellen
we do.
Moore. How do you feel about that?
I'm excited.
You sound like you excited. You sound like you ready for some football. Ready for some
I am.
football. You know what? For me, Jay, um, I have to ask myself: do I have a football addiction? Can you get hooked on football? you know,
I don't know. I don't know what to say about that.
because it's almost like I don't know what to do with myself once football season is over. Yeah,
It's
and
over. Yeah, you got transferred to basketball, and I just can't make the switch like that quickly.
oh, I know. Because now I get into the NBA as as best as I can, but at the end of the day, man, everybody's waiting and they can't wait until July start of training camp and all that good stuff because once training camp starts, then it's like okay, football season is here. Football season is here, and the way I do my show, we follow the entire NFL season from preseason all the way up till the Super Bowl crowning. And once we crown a Super Bowl champion, we shut down just like the NFL, man. We shut down until the next season. It gives everybody a chance to kind of, catch their breath and just kind of, reset. But that's how I do mine, man. That's, but whoo, Jay, what can I say? What can I say? So now let me reset the huddle. If you are calling in, or if you just surfing and you want to know, hey, what the hell am I listening to? You're listening to Sports Therapy with F.H. Jr. Well, callers will have 2 minutes to call, rip, rant, kick some knowledge about all things NFL. Now, we are a total call-in show. Now, if you're one of those people that you like to interact with the speaker. You're texting, emailing messages. This is not the show for you because we don't do that. This is total call in. You call in 940-329-4110. You go into the queue, and you still get to listen to the show while you're in the queue, and I'll bring you on. And you can you can rip, rant, kick some knowledge about all things NFL. But I will tell you, if you go into a good rant, far be it for me to stop a person while they're having a good rant. So it's all good now. It is what it is. It is what it is. Jay, it is what it is.
Yes.
Now, because for the next 3 weeks or so, I don't think anybody's going to be having any rants or anything like that because the season hadn't started. So, everybody's on good behavior. And for those who kind of go overboard, I do have the cussing bell. Got the cussing bell for so. And this show is really not catered to kids. Now, I said it in at the beginning of my show. It's more catered to adults. We got tendencies to get a little bit off the chain, but we don't go just all. It's not a show where people just go all out and just but it's people get emotional, because football is an emotional game, Jay.
Yes.
It is a emotional game. But Jay, you were the first to call in, and I want to thank you for calling in. And let's see. Yes. So thanks for calling in, Jay. And we'll see you next week. All right?
All right.
All right. Now, once again, this is Sports Therapy with F.H. Jr., where callers will get 2 minutes to call in and rip, rant, kick knowledge about all things NFL. We are a total call-in show only. We are supposed to be streaming on TikTok. Don't know if that's going through because I'm seeing something that says we got some technicalities, but we make it work, man. And plus, what is cool is that it gives me about 3 good weeks to kind of work out some things and know that if this is the platform for me, because this is my 5th year doing Sports Therapy with F.H. Jr. I do have a background in radio and television, so this is totally not new for me. But then again, TikTok has his guidelines, and you can easily get suspended or whatever. So I'm trying to make sure that I don't get suspended. So yeah, so we just have to see how we're gonna play that off. But I think after tonight's show, we'll get a chance to go back in and kind of look at some things and just trying to figure out what happened as far as with our attempt to go live on TikTok, but we still are streaming, I know, on Facebook, and sometimes we also can get the show on Facebook as well as Instagram, and so we're gonna make that work. But once again, this is Sports Therapy with F.H. Jr. We'll callers will have 2 minutes to call in and rip, rant, kick some knowledge about all things NFL. All things NFL. And once again, the number to call is 940-329-4110. Man, I used to struggle with that number at the beginning. This is the same number I've had for this is our 5th year. So it's the same number. But, man, when I first got this number, I was like, oh, God, what is my number? What's my number? But, it's all good. But training camp has begun for some people. Some people are in training camp. Let's see who's in training camp. I've got a list. I've got a list of those who's supposed to be in training camp. Now, if you are a Los Angeles Charger, well, you should have been in training camp on the 16th. If you're a Charger, you should be in training camp. And training camp started on the 19th for the Detroit Lions, the Motor City Kitties. And tomorrow, on the 21st, the following team. No, wait, I'm sorry. Tomorrow, we only have the teams that are supposed to be going to reporting for training camp will be the Kansas City Chiefs and the dirty, dastardly Dallas Cowboys. So, but for everybody else, Lottie, Dottie, and everybody should be in training camp Tuesday, July the 22nd. That's my Commanders, Buffalo Bills, the Dolphins, the Patriots, the Jets, Ravens, Bengals, Browns, Texans, Colts, Jags, Titans. You should be in training camp along with the Vikings, Buccaneers, Cardinals, Rams, 49ers, and last but not least, the Seattle Seahawks. So, for some strange reason, if you find yourself sitting home and you're on an NFL team and after tomorrow, you either been cut or you forgot to show up for training camp. Now, once again, this is Sports Therapy with FH Jr., where callers will have 2 minutes to call in at 940-329-4110, where you'll get 2 minutes to rip, rant, kick knowledge about all things NFL. Now, I talked to Jay, and she's a big Who Dat fan. You know, Who Dat say they're going to beat them their Saints. She's a big old Who Datter. Let me say this. I did a public service announcement today, and I attached it to my to my page. Now, in full disclosure, like I said, man, I am a Redskin Commander football team fan. If you cut me, I'll bleed feathers, man. That's just how it go. I've been a fan for well over 50 years. But when you call in, man, we don't fan shame. Your team is your team. We don't rag you, whatever, It's all good, man. It's all good. Because the way I designed this show, this is supposed to be a show where we can get away from some of the burdens of life, man. That's why I said, man, we're not gonna be talking politics. We're not gonna be talking race relations. We're not talking sexual orientation. We don't care about the economy. We don't care about the price of eggs. Right now, this is it's therapy. That's why I call it sports therapy. It's therapeutic. you know, it's very therapeutic. And it is what it is, man. This is my 5th year doing the show, and it is all good, man. It is all good, man. It is all good. Yes, it is all good, man. And I'm looking forward to some big things. For example, I always talk about there are certain teams that when you start to peak, i.e., the Baltimore Ravens, i.e., the Eagles, i.e., the 49ers, Cowboys, maybe one or two other teams in there that I failed to mention. But when you start to peak, you get 3 to 4 years to get it done. When I say get it done, I mean win the Super Bowl. Eagles, they got it done. Kansas City, they got it done. Now, that doesn't mean that teams are going to roll over and just hand you a championship. I'm saying that to say my Commanders, we have just entered into that window. We have a quarterback that we thinking that he's going to be all worldly. We have him on a rookie contract, so that means we can build around him. We made some changes this year. We got rid of some people. We brought in some more. We tried to work on those areas that we felt that we need to build around. But at the end of the day, we will have 3 to 4 years to get it done. So I'm not even because I said it to the Cowboys, I said it to the Ravens, I said it to the 49ers, and so I'm saying it in regards to my team. We got a certain amount of time to get it done, and if it is what it is. So, And that doesn't mean that they're gonna hand you a Super Bowl ring. No, that means you're gonna have competition, but there's no excuses because everybody is trying to win a Super Bowl. And that means when you're in that window, other teams are also in that window. So that's why I say, man, Commanders. There are some people thinking that this year we may take a step back. We may be better, but we may take a step back. Because I don't know if there's such a thing as a sophomore jinx, which means that you know, because I will admit we probably won some games last year that we probably should have lost, and we lost some games that we probably should have won. So for me, um, I think my Redskin Commanders were probably a year or two ahead of schedule last year, but hey, man, we'll take it and run with it. But training camp is around the corner. Now, I want to talk about the Cleveland Browns. What are they going to do in regards to their quarterback situation, man? You got four quarterbacks. You got Joe Flacco, you got Kenny Pickney, you got Sador Sanders, and Dylan Gabriel. Um, hmm. I don't know what they're going to do. If you're a Cleveland Brown fan, it would be interesting to know what's what because there's talk that Sadir Sanders is really really coming on, and but he wasn't picked ahead of Gabriel, and then again you got Kenny Pickney. So I don't know what they're gonna do with him. There's talk that they're gonna use him as possible trade bait to maybe get some trade him to some other teams and fix some areas that they may be weak in. And then but I got to ask myself, though, should the Cleveland Browns just pull the ripcord and just say, you know what, Joe Flacco, you're good. You've had your time, but you're 40 years old. So, should they just let the young guys just kind of fight it out and just realize, because you're rebuilding. You may not want to say it, but you are. And so, just saying. Just saying. And for that team in the NFC, the Eagles. Now, there's talk that there's supposed to be this arms race between the Eagles and the Commanders. Man, I'll be honest. The Eagles are where we're trying to get. They're where we're trying to go. They've got everything now. The Eagles took a big hit as far as their defense. They lost some good players because once you start winning Super Bowls and going to the Super Bowl, players want to get paid. And far be it for me to say that they shouldn't. Players want to get paid. They want to cash in, and so sometimes when you got to pay your quarterback now because they paid Jalen. But they lost a lot of good players. So I think the Eagles may take a step back on defense. And but I still think that their offense is pretty potent. So I don't know how that's going to go as far as with them, as far as what they're going to roll out. So they're a team to look at. Travis Hunter, I don't know what's going to happen with him. Does his skills transition over from college to the NFL? Would you let him play both ways? I know at the end of the day, the guy sells tickets, so I would put him in at wide receiver. I'd let him play some cornerback, but he is my top draft pick, so I got to make sure that I would take care of him, make sure he don't get hurt. But it's football, man, and you can't play it in bubble wrap. It is what it is. So now let me reset the huddle one more time. If you are strolling and you run across this podcast and you say, what the hell am I listening to? This is Sports Therapy with F.A. Jr. Will callers will get 2 minutes to call in to our call-in radio show only. And the number is 940-329-4110. That's 940 329-4110. As I was saying, we were supposed to be making our debut for TikTok this tonight, and I don't think we're streaming on TikTok. I'm pretty sure that we're not, but we'll work those out and we'll try it again next week. Because as I was saying, I may turn around and say, you know what, TikTok is not the format for me, and I may continue to just go back to my old form. Just do my thing that we've been doing. Because there's old saying, if it's not broke, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. So I know that in the past 4 years, we've been bringing the show on YouTube as well as Facebook. So we may just, omit TikTok altogether. But I have about 2,000 followers, so I definitely want to be able to bring my show to TikTok because it is a great audience. I get a lot of great feedback from my followers, and I definitely want to be able to bring the show to TikTok. So, I don't know what's going on, and I'll look at it when we're all said and done, and hopefully we'll figure out how we can. But I will say I do have a lot of moving parts here because making the transition from my other platform to TikTok required for me to have to set up a lot of different things in my area. So we may look at that and say, okay, because I've got a console that I'm running this through. I got a board that I'm running this through. And then we also have different software compared to what we have been using in the past. And that may be, they may not work together. We'll turn around and look at that and just see if that is what it is, man. Hold on, I got a call here. What's Therapy with F.A. Jr.?
What's going on, homeboy?
What's up? It's my homeboy Glenn. What say ye, Glenn?
Man, ready to get the season kicked off, man. Ready to get it chicken like a baby.
Oh man, I'm telling you. You know, man, I was I don't know, did you get a chance because I don't know if you were in the queue that you get a chance to listen to what I was saying. This is supposed to be our debut for TikTok, but look like we've got some network difficulties, and I had to work it out on the back end. But we are streaming to Facebook and the normal platform that we go. But the show must go on, so I'm calling this show here. It's called Easing Back into Football, and that's what we're doing, man. We're getting our head right with ball. Now, homeboy Glenn, I need to ask you a question, man. I need to ask you a question. You ready?
Always.
What the hell are y'all doing, man, in the Steel City, man?
Why the hell you asking me that? Why you starting off asking me some bullshit? I don't know.
Just for you, I still got my custom bell.
You got your custom bell on? You got your custom bell?
Yeah. I got my custom
I think we're on that damn date down there, man.
Man.
I don't know what the hell they're doing up there, man. I don't know. I ain't even excited about them. I'm ready to talk about somebody else. I'm ready to watch the Cowboys get their ass whooped again this year.
And now, when it comes to the Cowboys, the over and under for them is they got the Cowboys winning 8 games, and some people say that's too high.
Man, excuse me, man. Man, them songs going to be like they win 6 goddamn games, man. They ain't worth a damn, man.
So somebody said that's So I'm trying to figure out this, man, because I'm thinking about now. Training camp starts for most of the teams. Most of the teams got to be in training camp today, and by tomorrow, everybody. I take that back. By Tuesday, everybody gonna be in training camp. But I know right now, Kansas City Chiefs and the Cowboys, they'll report tomorrow. We got the Chargers and a few other teams. They went back this weekend. Now, used to be just rookies report at a certain time, but now I think it's starting to bring back everybody together. So I'm asking you this. What team this year is going to be is going to be a shocker? Because it's always going to be a dark horse team.
And that's a good question. Well, I ain't gonna say they're gonna be a shocker because they made the playoff last year, but I'm kind of interested in seeing what the Rams gonna do, man.
Okay.
Because they got a no-name defense, but they played good last year, from the middle of the season to the end.
Right.
And man, they had Philadelphia on the ropes.
They sure did.
You know,
man. They did.
Yeah, they had Philadelphia on the ropes, and so they didn't. I didn't hear about them losing nobody in their game. Devontae Adams. So you put him in there with that quarterback what they got, and that Luka, that wide receiver.
Right.
I'm just kind of interested in seeing what they gonna do over in the NFC. In the AFC, man, I'm gonna tell you a team. You might not believe it, man, but I wouldn't be surprised, man. Denver gonna be tight too, man.
Well, see, now when it comes to Denver, I'm still not sold on Bo Nix. I'm just not, man. I'm sorry, I'm just not. He may prove me wrong. He may go on to have NFL All-Pro career, but I'm just not sold on Bo Nix, man. I'm just not. Mainly because I saw him in the SEC at Auburn, panicking and throwing all kinds of interceptions and stuff like that. But
Hey, but I would put y'all up there, but y'all already exceeded expectations. So I'm really picking y'all to be in the playoff anyway. Cause y'all hadn't did nothing but upgraded. Yeah. Believe it or not, what the guy y'all got from Buffalo, y'all signed the other day from Buffalo, played with Denver, Buffalo.
Miller.
Von Miller.
Yeah.
Hey man, you still in that league, you still know how to rush that quarterback some type of way.
All I need him to do is give us 2 or 3 good plays and get to that quarterback, bro. Just get.
Yeah, and get back to my team, Pittsburgh. Well, I was just talking noise a while ago, but man, at first I was kind of pissed off. But the more I if only way we have a chance on offense is Aaron Rodgers got to get that ball out quick. He can't be dancing, which he don't do that anyway. He don't dance around in it back there like Russell Wilson or Field. Not nothing against him,
right?
Because Field didn't have the experience,
right?
But Aaron Rodgers know how to release that ball. And you got Derek Metcalf, and then you got Fremont and that other big tight end Jonas Smith. He's something like a big wide receiver, like a big Kelsey or somebody. And and then with a cap, Pittsburgh could do a little something, but I ain't expecting nothing because Baltimore and Buffalo and Kansas City and that AFC is loaded, man.
It is. Now what they're saying when it comes to you guys, that y'all going to rely heavy on the run game, that they're not gonna just depend on Aaron Rodgers to just get back there and sling it, because he's 41. But but they're looking at maybe using his veteran experience to win some games, whereas those 2 guys that you guys had fell short. Now, only thing I got concerned, homeboy Glenn, is that Aaron Rodgers can be a head case.
That's the only thing I like. Well, I ain't no big fan of him. Never have.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we could have kept Field. Or man, either way, we still in a rough spot, because hell, if we wind up going 8-8 or 9-8 like we always do, or 9, whatever they call it, hell, we still got to find a quarterback, man. We still got to go and get a rookie quarterback.
Well, see, that's the thing about it, man. If you anywhere from 9 and 7 or 7 and 9, if you anywhere around 500 for your season, then you're not setting yourself up to get a good high draft pick. You know what I'm saying?
No. It's man. I wish Pittsburgh could have. I don't understand why they didn't try to trade for their quarterback, Green Bay backup quarterback, man. That boy didn't play bad at all for Glove when he got injured.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they could have gave him a shot at anybody, man.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, man, y'all go back and get damn, what Mason Rudolph, man, they're like, damn, what y'all doing? They're like, y'all don't know what the hell y'all doing up in that organization.
So that's
The
y'all.
1 minute you make a great move, then you go and make a bullshit ass move.
Now, didn't you guys? I'm trying to think. Didn't y'all trade your safety? Did y'all made some type of deal?
Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, I knew y'all had a deal going on between you guys and the Dolphins.
Yeah, you know, man, I'm gonna be honest with you on that trade. I like the Fitzpatrick, man, and I hated to see him get rid of him. But man, if you go back and look at Pittsburgh the last half of the season last year, Fitzpatrick got bunched quite a bit, man.
Mm-hmm. Because who was the
Man,
trade?
you know,
who did they trade him for?
Jalen Ramsey and Jonas Smith.
Yes. I actually
One thing about Jalen Ramsey ain't the same like he used to be, but he still got that dog in him, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think y'all might have got the best in out of that deal. I truly think so.
Yeah, and I tell you, I want them to go and pick 2 more players. I wish they could pick up, but they old too. But that's all we got on the team, bunch of veterans anyway. I wish they go and get Amari Cooper and Justin Simmons.
Yeah, I think that would be a good pickup.
I think if we get them, we could be a contender. We could contend. We could do something. You know, but like I said, if Aaron Rodgers get hurt, they'll go to the neighborhood.
Well, see, the thing about it though, man, when you turn 40 years old, man, you could wake up one day and you old. You know what I'm saying? Dog.
Yeah, you wake up after 40 years old in football. Every day you wake up, you old.
What I'm saying, 1 minute he can wake up where he's getting it done, and the next day, man, you wake up, man, you can't get out of bed, man, because, you know, so that means I'm not saying he's not gonna be a good quarterback. I just know you can never be father time, especially, man, when you turn 40, because you remember the Saints quarterback, Drew Brees. Man, that last year, man, Drew Brees couldn't throw the ball 5 yards.
Big Ben couldn't either.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, got us set back 10 years now.
Big Ben should have shut it down He should have shut it down 5 years earlier. That's my opinion.
Man, this sorry ass didn't have enough nerve to try to voice his opinion. Man, you the one set the organization back.
Yeah. Because, truth be told, homeboy, quarterbacks are just like boxers, man. NFL quarterbacks are just like boxers, man. You got to take their gloves away, and you got to basically say, okay, we're not going to let you fight no more. Because, you know, you look at some of these boxers, man. You get some of these guys, man, 45, almost 50 years old, still trying to get in there and fight, man. At some point, you get these quarterbacks, man, they're on the other side of 40. Bro, they can't do nothing but walk over and hand the ball to a receiver because they can't throw it.
That's all they can do. That's right.
That's
all they can do, man. You know.
But they still got that itch. They still got that itch, homeboy Glenn, and they still think that they can get it done, bro.
Hey, now, I tell you who I think going to be the most improved team this year.
Who's that?
I'm going to tell you the team's going to be the Carolina Panthers.
Hold on. Yes, that's one, but let me give you my dark horse team, man. Let me give you my dark horse team that I think could come out of nowhere and go to the Super Bowl. And I want you to say, F.A. Jr. told me this. And I'm going with the Dirty Birds, bro. I'm going with the Dirty Birds.
The Atlanta Falcons?
Yep. I think.
Hey, man, I'm not going to disagree with you.
I'm thinking if there was ever a team that got everything, they got big receivers, they got a hell of a running back, and then they got my man Michael Penning, and we know he can spin it. Their defense is pretty good. They probably need to do a little bit more, do a little bit more on the defensive side. But when you got a potent offense like what they got, man, because I'm telling you, they're going to get it together on somebody, man. I just hope it don't be us.
Yeah. Hey, you got your cousin Bill on?
Right here, baby.
Okay, I got some neighbors over here next to talking. My neighbors next to me talking. I think they're talking behind my back. I'll fit to cuss them out right quick. I'm going to get off. But we back, though. We good. I just talking shit.
But yeah, man.
No, he's a Cowboys fan.
But
Hey,
yeah,
it's one of them. He's one of my best friends. He's 85 years old talking about the Dallas Cowboys. I told him he come over here talking about them damn Cowboys again. He gonna be sitting out in the road. You're gonna be heartbroken this year.
hey man, if he 85, brother, he don't live a good life, and he's still living a good life, man.
Yeah, but if he keep talking about them Cowboys over in the yard, he could get hurt.
That might be what keeping him around, man. Drinking that Cowboy Kool-Aid.
Yeah, he's drinking that Cowboy Kool-Aid. That shit ain't no good for nobody.
Keeping him alive, bro. He drinking that old Cowboy Kool-Aid, man. That stuff might keep you alive.
Yeah, but yeah, get back to what you were saying though. Atlanta is gonna be tough though, man. I forgot about them.
Yes, man. They are gonna be tough. They're gonna be tough.
Yeah,
because,
they solid, man.
Because I'll be honest, had they
Hey, you know, go ahead. What you saying?
had they made that change earlier and switched quarterbacks,
Penix.
yeah, I think they would have made they would have had a better chance of making it to the playoff. You know, I think they stayed with Kirk a little bit too long, but you know,
I think Penny got that experience now. He gonna come out slinging that ball.
mm-hmm.
I tell you another team you got to count out because of the coach. New England with Brave over there.
Yeah. Now, of course, you know now they don't have him picked to do too much, but now keep in mind he's gonna have to put a system in place, and because I don't know, because you know how sometimes when a coach come in, he got to get his player the type of player that fit his system. So I don't know if he's gonna try to go back to the same Bill Belichick type ways, or if he's gonna try to do something totally new. But yeah, but you can't count them out. Now I like their quarterback though.
Yeah, I do too.
I like their quarterback, man.
But I like their quarterback, but I love y'all quarterback. He should have been in Pittsburgh.
Man.
We gonna trade for Jalen Daniels. We're gonna give y'all J.J. Watts and whatever. We'll give y'all the key to the city and J.J. Watts for Jalen Daniels.
Hey man, y'all paid J.J. a whole lot of money the other day, brother.
And this motherfucker, that's what I'm talking about. All that damn money they smoking dope up there in Pittsburgh, man. Drugs got to be legal up there in that damn place, cause they fucking up bad as hell up there in Pittsburgh this year. They ain't never did nothing like that there.
Woo,
up there in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh ain't never been known as a team that'll open the wallet, man. But y'all open up the wallet for JJ, baby. Y'all open that wallet up, man.
Man, we could have got 5, 6 players, man. Kick his ass, could have pinned his ass and got one of them good linebackers somewhere, man. He about been in the league about 9 or 10 years. He gonna hit his peak.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know, man. And sometimes, man, teams make decisions to put butts in seats because I think the Steelers are probably, and it's just me thinking that. It's just my opinion that keeping him, it still gives you all something to market. It gives y'all a player to market. You know what I mean? Because because I'm not saying y'all gonna have a down year, but sometimes I just think because I don't see him having no more than maybe 1 or 2 real good years left in him.
That's all I see, man. That's all I see. Hey, what you think? What you predict our record gonna be, man?
Well, now keep in mind your boy ain't never. Well, here's the thing. I think if Aaron Rodgers don't act a nut, if he don't act a nut, if he does not act a nut, I got y'all winning, man, maybe 9, 10 games. But if he act a nut, if he does, then man, I got y'all winning 7 games and my man getting fired. And all because they're going to hold Mike Tomlin. They're gonna hold him accountable for Aaron Rodgers because it's like, dude, and I'll tell you something. Don't let Secure Sanders end up starting and make his way to the starting lineup and have a good year. Oh, dude, there's a lot of coaches gonna lose jobs.
Oh, look here. I'm glad you brought that up because I'm glad you mentioned Shaquille Sanders. Look, Shaquille Sanders. Speaking of him, what do you think he's staying at right now in the quarterback situation with Cleveland?
I think he eventually gonna be starting because
Do you really think he's gonna? Do you think he's gonna beat them out?
yeah, because I've been watching because now as I tell everybody look good in preseason because they all got shorts and and you can't hit them. Everybody look good in shorts, but the talk is that that Cleveland, based on what he's doing, that they like and he's about football. He's about football. He's selling in and he's focused on football. And they're saying that right now he's more accurate and he has better command of the team of the offense than Gabriel that they took him in front of him. And they're looking at maybe Kenny Pickney being used as a trade bait to try to get some more players next year, or and starting the team off with Joe Flacco for maybe the first 3 or 4 games, and then turn it loose to Sanders, because at the end of the day, Cleveland still got to have a reason to market their team. So even if because think about it, and this is what I'm thinking, homeboy Glenn, that if you put Sanders in after about 3 games, and if he tanks, and then they end up winning maybe only 4 games, and then that sets Cleveland up for a chance to get the #1 draft pick, which is gonna be Texas quarterback Eli, not Eli, but the other,
the little man and Archie,
Yeah.
and little Archie man.
Yeah.
But did you see what Steve Spurrier said about him?
What?
Everybody hyping this dude up, which is ill. I ain't taking nothing away from him, but Steve Spurrier made a point. He didn't beat Ewers out last year, and Ewers was a 7th-round draft pick in the NFL.
Mm-hmm. Now, I ain't saying that he's all world. I'm just saying the hype around him in the name, because we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out, like you said. He didn't beat Ewing out, but we're gonna find out this year because the offense is his. Now, they brought him in on situations like now he's a better runner. He's a big dude. He can run the ball, but as far as his passing, we don't know about that. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
But hey, I'm gonna tell you who I want Pittsburgh to get if we don't make it in that draft. If we make it, I'll tell you, I want us to get.
Let me stop you first. Hold on. Let me stop you, and I'm gonna tell you who I think you all should get. I think you all should get the Razorbacks quarterback Green.
Hey, I read something on this about a dark horse, but you know who I'm looking at?
Who?
You know who I want us to get?
Who?
I want that quarterback from South Carolina.
Yeah, they say he's pretty good, man. And because he was a freshman last year, wasn't he?
Yes. 6'4", weigh about 240.
Yeah.
He can run.
And so, I think now, because everybody's gonna be looking at him, Green, and because when you play under Bobby Petrino, that's your ticket to the NFL. All his quarterbacks automatically go, because remember he had Jackson. He had Jackson. And so
I don't mean to cut you off, man, but they interviewed Lamar Jackson one time, and he said he won't play for no other coach but Bobby Petrino.
Yes. That's because Bobby Petrino told him, hey, look, man, you can run, you fast, but you know what? You got to learn to throw from the pocket if you're going to be an NFL quarterback. Because what he told him, what you end up being is a run-first quarterback, and defenses will play you first to run. And he said, hey, the league is full of quarterbacks that can run but can't throw from the pocket. That was RG3's problem. They never took the time to teach him how to throw from the pocket. Mm-hmm. And because sooner or later, like I tell people, I don't like it when my quarterback is a number one runner. That's the problem I had with Jaden. I was like, okay, we're running him too much because sooner or later your quarterback gonna get popped. So I'm glad the fact that we're trimming down or getting away from just featuring Jaden as a primary runner. But like I said, bro, if you play for Bobby Petrino, you're gonna know how to play the position of quarterback.
Oh yeah. Hey, I like that quarterback. Like you said, you think that boy from Arkansas gonna come out in the draft pretty high?
Yeah. If he have a good season, I can see him. Either going to y'all, or I can see him. I can see him maybe going to. I can because I'm not convinced that JJ McCarthy is good either. I'm sorry, I'm not. I haven't seen him. I'm not convinced that he's a good quarterback. I have to, Vikings got to show me. But most teams kind of got their quarterback position pretty solid. There are a few like you guys, Cleveland, maybe a couple other teams I can't think of off my head, but but we shall see, bro.
Yeah, it's a guy from Tampa Bay. I'm gonna be watching them this year. They drafted a guy in the second, I think maybe third round or fourth round. So he's from Stuttgart, Arkansas.
Yeah.
His name is David Thomas.
Yes.
His name is David Thomas. He went to school at UCA.
Uh-huh.
He became like an All-American. I want to say he was a two-time All-American. I know he won All-American his last year, and he won what you call a Heisman Trophy in their classification as a defensive player.
Right.
So the scouts were real pretty high on him. So I'm trying to interest to kind of check him out to see what he's gonna be like.
Yeah. We shall see.
Yeah, so I'm ready. We don't have long, brother. I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on the season to start. I'm waiting on them damn Cowboys to start the season off 4-0 in preseason, so for everybody get their damn hopes up high to see them fall back off the fucking cliff. That's what I've been looking at for the last 20 years, and I know things ain't gonna change. There you go. Somebody, hold on 1 minute there. Here you go.
Put your money on the Cowboys this year.
Hey man, look.
Don't play the game no attention.
Hey, look. Hey, you talking to a Redskin fan, so you know that should be all. That should be all I need to say to you.
He went to Washington Commanders.
That should be all I need to say to him, man. That's all I can say.
Well, you ain't know, boy. You already surrounded by enemies.
That's all I can say to him, man. Hail to the Redskins, baby.
Yeah, hey, boy. Hey, we've been going. Me and him been raised up together, growing up just like this. His mother, my grandmother, best friends. We grew up. Hey, been football fanatics all our life. God to bless him. Hey, do good. He got him a podcast, and we've been like brothers all our life. I always been proud of you, brother, and enjoy your show. And anytime I can be on there to help you out, I'm always be here for you, brother.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. You know what? I was telling somebody, man. I remember when we were in high school, and they used to get this book called Basketball Digest.
I stole so many of them damn books.
Well, see, when you wasn't stealing them, I was stealing them, and then I'm trying to figure out who was stealing them from me. I'm like, wait a minute, who the hell?
Yeah, you was stealing them from me. Hell, I used to check them damn things. I know them folks knew I was gonna try. And hell, I could find them to know what I did with the damn thing.
Oh, cause I called myself trying to get cool with the librarian and say, hey, Miss Sonza, when you get the next edition? Cause I'm trying to beat the crook, and I found out that the crook was you.
Well, and hell, I was trying to find out who was the crook. Hey, when I was growing up, I was like, who the hell ain't nobody out here reading these damn books for me? No, nobody else. You know them other guys wasn't watching stuff like that.
No.
So to find out with me, to get these stuff trying to see.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I wish I could have. You know what? I look back on that now. Even though I know it's wrong, I wish I had kept one of them damn books, though, man.
I know. Oh man, I'm like, bro, I used to get there, man. Like, okay, man, basketball digest in it, man. I'm getting this bad, but I ain't take this book back. I keep that book, man, and then I wait till the next one comes. Like, man, who got this book, man? Dang, kind of man. Yeah, brother, I'm like, man, you the crook, man.
Did nobody check the books out for me and you?
Me
Did
and you, yeah, yeah.
Hey, Frank, you think about it. If you since you said that and you think about it, wasn't nobody else interested in the books like that but me and you.
Right.
They didn't read no basketball books like that.
Nah, they played. They just went and played, but they didn't take the time to read about, all of the NBA guys, the ABA, and what those guys were called. Dr. J at the beginning,
Yeah.
when he played for the team that he played for, no, man, because for me it was fascinating, man. I used to stay up at night, supposed to be doing my homework, man. I'm reading Basketball Digest, man. I could give a flip about.
That's how we know basketball now from looking at them books back then.
Yeah.
Shit, Gus Williams, Denny Johnson,
Yeah.
Ray Williams.
Yes.
See, everybody's stuck on one player these days, Michael Jordan or Tom Brady.
Right.
Man, there was a bunch of good athletes back in the days in football.
Right.
People don't talk about nobody, but when they mention the best running back, they always bring up Barry Sanders. There was a lot of good running back besides Barry Sanders
Man, Chuck
back in the day.
Chuck Muncie,
You remember that?
Terry Metcalf.
Yeah. Man, some good running backs back in the day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
New Orleans Saints had a three-headed.
Yep.
I think it was New Orleans or Chargers had a three-headed monster.
Yep.
Natron Means, Monson, and somebody else.
Yep.
Man, them guys were loaded in that backfield, man.
Yep.
Yeah, people like they look at the wide receiver. They stuck on Jerry Rice, and man, there's so many good wide receivers. Art Monk. Remember the Redskins had Monk. Who else? Remember the boys?
Yeah. The fun bunch. Yeah. The fun bunch, man.
Hey, what's up now?
Yeah, they had the fun bunch, man. That was all good, man. It was all good, man. But homeboy Glenn, it is time to shut it down, my man. You about to hear the sound of my music, bro, as we get and we get ready to shut this bad boy down. All right, it is time to wrap it and cap it. Now, this is Sports Therapy with F.A. Jr. Now, we will be back next week, same time, but we are going to work out the kinks. So hopefully, it'll be our debut for TikTok. We're sorry, but we're coming. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.